Today, the romantic stakes are higher than they've ever been on our show.
Stakes.
Because we have two listeners who are ready to take a massive risk.
Oh.
Seriously.
Even though they've never met each other, never seen each other before, they have agreed to spend Thanksgiving with each other's families if their first over-the-phone conversation goes well. Right here on our show.
I want this to happen so badly.
Meet the families?
It's a special Thanksgiving edition of Blind Love Is.
Hey.
We could be making dinner plans for Thanksgiving coming up
gosh.
right after this. If you're like me, Thanksgiving dinner and hot love just go hand in hand.
What?
Oh my gosh.
It's
bro.
Brooke and Jeffrey in
They
the morning.
should not.
Dude, after you eat all that food, too, gross.
Ew, you're all sloppy and
It's like
sweaty.
you got the meat sweats.
Stop talking like that. You're turning me on.
Stop it.
That's definitely the case today because it's a special Thanksgiving edition of Blind Love Is.
Yay, pass the gravy and
The-
mashed potatoes.
It's a segment where we put two of our listeners together to meet for the very first time right here on our show so they can chat and see if they have a natural attraction like stuffing to a turkey's backside.
What
How's
is
this-
making it, Thanksgiving?
Yeah.
Because I don't see any food for us in studio.
Yeah.
I know.
Good question.
What's happening?
Today's special because Thanksgiving is obviously right around the corner.
Yeah.
And both of our listeners have said they do not want to show up to their family dinners solo. So they are willing to be matched up with a mystery person as long as they feel that special spark on air without ever seeing each other first. Because remember, that's the blind part
I
of
see.
Blind Love Is.
So theoretically, if this goes well, they could be taking the other to Thanksgiving dinner.
Or
That's
at
the-
least being able to answer your aunt that you are, in fact, in a relationship.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That is the hope today. And today's fearless listeners are Joey and Katie.
That is so much at stake.
They're brave for doing this. They've never spoken to each other before. They're about to meet for the very first time right here. And we've encouraged them to ask each other hypothetical questions, all in the theme of family Thanksgivings.
So we're acting like we're at Thanksgiving.
Well, just about what it's going to be like so they can kind of paint the picture for each other
Right.
of what it
Like
might
if your
be.
drunk uncle
yeah,
shows up, how do you handle
Got
it?
it.
So
Okay.
That's all they were told. I have no idea what the questions are, but let's punch them up and see if we can get that turkey gobbling. So, Joey, would you like to introduce yourself to Katie?
Hey, Katie. I'm Joey. I work in insurance. I have 2 dogs, and my favorite Thanksgiving dessert is pumpkin pie, whipped cream on you. And
Well,
You haven't even talked. She literally, we don't even know what she sounds
just
like yet.
spoken a word. You're already dunking her in Miracle Whip without even knowing anything about her. But
Give this woman a moment.
Yo, hold
But
on
I
one
like your
second.
style, bro. Like your style.
Katie, why don't you introduce yourself to Joey?
Hi, Joey. I'm Katie. I work in publishing, and Brooke and Jeffrey is my favorite show.
Yay.
That's smart. We're definitely going to air this now.
I guess my favorite Thanksgiving dessert is apple pie, chocolate cookies, and ice cream.
Oh, wow.
Cookies.
You hear that, Joe? She has 3
Thanksgiving?
favorite desserts for Thanksgiving,
Yeah.
not just one.
And not one of them required her to put any food items on her body.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I
She
can
can
fit a
get
chocolate
creative with
chip.
that.
Don't worry, I love to work out too.
Well, so does Brooke.
good.
Hey,
Totally.
she also loves whipped cream
And working out.
and working out together, right, Brooke?
I guess.
Make
All
her feel
right.
comfortable, Brooke.
Now we've all met each other. Let's get this started. We are going to back away
So funny.
and let the two of
right.
you get to know each other up
So
close and
cute.
personal. We'll stay quiet. Remember, though, we're trying to stay only Thanksgiving themed here. So,
Okay.
Joey, go ahead.
So, if you came over to my folks' house for Thanksgiving, what would you say if my grandma served a mystery dish that everyone avoids, but she insists you try some and have seconds? What would you do?
That's a good question.
I guess I would say thank you so much. I love green Jello with meat chunks in it. It's like Thanksgiving sushi. Yum.
Oh, man. She would love you. She'd love you.
Oh man. Well, okay. So I have a question for you, Joey.
Call me Joe. Call me Joe.
Oh.
Okay, Joe. What if My mom stops halfway through the dinner prayer and asks what you're thankful for. She likes to do that sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
Aw. Well, I'm thankful for the fact that sweatpants exist because there's no way I'm making it out of your house without them.
Okay. That's clever.
All right.
Cute.
And my family has a tradition of doing Thanksgiving karaoke after dinner. If you could pick a song to show off your personality, what would it be?
Ooh, I like karaoke. Well, maybe instead of Sweet Caroline, I would sing Sweet Potato Pie.
Oh, yeah. I don't know about that. They might boo you. I don't know. Neil Diamond's pretty sacred in our house.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Don't talk ill of Neil.
Yeah.
I'm just warning you because my last girlfriend, she did a Meghan Trainor song, and it was all about that based. You know that?
Oh.
Like the turkey.
Okay.
Well, what karaoke song would you sing?
Probably Titanic.
What?
Huh?
You know the Titanic theme, right?
What?
My
From the
heart will
movie?
go on.
Yeah.
Well, usually we all watch that together as a family, like the day after Thanksgiving, while eating turkey sandwiches and stuff. And my mom, she always cries when Jack dies. She heartbroken.
Oh,
Yeah, well.
It's like a 3-hour movie.
that's interesting.
Yeah.
It's a tradition.
Yeah, okay. You know, I feel like maybe we're going to jump in right here to check the temperature on this bird, but I do
Okay.
feel like
That is an odd family tradition.
there's a few in Joey's family. But as far as the connection between the two of them, what do you think, Brooke?
I think they're actually really cute.
Yeah.
Like, I thought you guys had witty banter and you're laughing at each other and... No? Is that the wrong... Why are you staring at me?
Yeah,
I'm just
blankly?
surprised.
That's what it is.
Okay.
Did
Did
you
I
have
say something
different?
wrong? Yeah. Do you not like them together?
What do you think, Jeff?
The sweet potato pie thing lost me. It's a little bit hacky. You
Oh,
know?
okay.
Everybody
He's
sings Neil
like-
Diamond.
I am actually a professional parody writer.
Yeah, so,
Just
I
like
would've-
I rock sour potatoes.
Definitely
Yeah.
something a
That's
little bit
just
more
me.
clever than that. But I
Yeah.
don't know, maybe Joey's into it.
Or you're just mad that she stole your next song of the week idea.
Oh,
I'll admit all about that based was pretty fire.
phenomenal.
Yeah.
Don't hype the ex.
He probably shouldn't have brought it up in the first place. But in our show tradition, this decision is not fully up to us. It comes down to what the listeners think.
Yeah. I love this because I love you guys texting in.
Your fate's in their hands.
So text in 78592 if you want to hear more. Based.
Oh.
Oh, we're really
Okay.
going with the X's.
Do we
thing.
know how to spell base?
And BASTE.
With
If
an
you
E?
if you think this is done, waste.
Based or
Based it
waste?
or waste it.
Okay, or you can just say we love them or we don't.
Yeah,
Brooke,
yeah.
I don't hear any laughter coming from you.
I'm working on it.
Okay.
I'm just letting it resonate for a minute.
You're building
Yeah.
it up to
Yeah, I'm
really
building it
burst
up.
in the second
Yeah.
edition when we come back and continue the Thanksgiving version of Blind Love
All right, let's
Is.
baste it. No?
Will they end up at their family's dinner tables this turkey day? We're going to find out when we continue next. We're in the middle of a special Thanksgiving edition of Blind Love Is.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, this is so fun because there's so much at stake.
Yeah, if you don't know, our listeners, Joey and Katie, have just met for the first time right here on the radio, never seen each other before, and they're trying to figure out if they have enough of an instant spark to spend Thanksgiving together.
Yeah,
Big
with
step.
the family.
Yes.
And after part one of sexy conversation about Thanksgiving karaoke and post-meal Titanic, 74% of our listeners texted in saying, based it.
Yeah.
That they sound cute together. One person even wrote, Thanksgiving karaoke. Can we double date at your house, Joe?
Oh,
Hey, that sounds fun.
I like that idea.
really into it.
18% said waste it, they had enough, and 2 people keep texting asking us to play Neil Diamond songs. So
Well, valid.
we'll keep that in mind. But it looks like there is a chance that blind love truly is.
Oh, man.
And remember, if this goes well, they could be spending Thanksgiving with each other's families. So before we get back into it, we should ask, why is that so important to you, Joey? Why is it so important that you not spend this holiday solo?
Oh, that's a good question.
Well, I am getting older now, and I just feel like it's time to kind of settle down with someone. And
Okay.
going home on Thanksgiving and you're still single, I mean, that's no fun. Love to show off somebody that I'm seen or happy with,
All right,
Yeah.
Katie. He says he's getting old. So there you go. Katie, same question.
Gray hairs.
Why is it so important for you to not spend the holidays solo?
And like what Brooke says, I mean, I just want a break for 1 year from my relatives bugging me about it.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
always says she wants a break from her relatives.
Yeah.
Oh,
me too.
no, just my in-laws. That's not true. I love my parents.
But-
I'm kidding. I'm kidding, in-laws, if you're listening.
The listeners want to hear more from you, so we're about to continue. But there is a twist. Because during the break, we were each handed game cards with different Thanksgiving-themed questions written on them that we are going to pose to Joey and Katie to answer.
Fun.
Thank you, Jose, for being on board with this.
I like games. I like reading cards.
So let's start with this. Alexis, you have your question. Why don't
yeah.
you ask it first?
Okay. So each of you guys have to create your own dream Thanksgiving plate of food.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, the perfect plate.
But
Okay.
no. The catch is you have to make the weirdest, most outlandish food combos.
Oh, creative.
Okay.
So, Joey, I guess we'll start with you. What's your weird, outlandish, perfect Thanksgiving food plate combo?
I love this.
What food do I like? Everything.
Joey, you're not
A
even
combo.
listening.
Like, for example, turkey stuffed with nerd gummy clusters.
Ooh,
You
Wow.
know?
dumplings
Like-
with gravy in them.
I kind of like the marshmallow casserole thing
Okay.
with turkey.
People do that.
Okay,
already.
remember,
getting better,
remember, he said
but
he's
slowly.
old. He
Yeah.
can't hear very well.
I mean, granted,
so,
I don't think the marshmallows are good either, but that's
Yeah.
a thing already.
He's like, I
Oh.
like mashed potatoes with a little bit of pepper on it. Just a little bit.
I thought that was a
Spicy.
quality question, Alexis.
Thanks.
All
Guess
right.
not.
Katie, do
You
you
got
have an
too
answer?
creative.
Outlandish
I do.
food combo.
Oh, she
thank
has
you.
Yes.
one.
So an entire plate filled with gravy and then put a bunch of Swedish fish candies in it. Swim around.
Oh, they're
You get
swimming
the
like in an
idea.
ocean.
That is so gross.
Swedish fish in a swamp.
And
All
I love
right.
those two things separately. That's so sad.
I
That
like
was a
how
good
you
one.
think. Okay.
Good job. You can help him with his
Question
answer.
number 1 has been
No,
knocked
I think
down.
we
We're
move
moving
on.
on
Oh,
to
we're
Brooke.
moving on.
Brooke, what is your Thanksgiving game card question?
Okay, so obviously November's about Thanksgiving, but it's also about elections.
Oh, boy.
Of course you're doing this, Brooke.
Okay?
God.
Okay,
This-
ready?
This
we were
ended.
out of
I thought
this.
we were
Out of
over
the
this.
woods.
No, listen. Pick a side dish, and you'll have 15 seconds to argue why it's the absolute best. But you have to be really loud and intense about
Oh,
it.
like a politician
Yes,
would be. Okay.
yes. It's not actual
right.
political parties.
So-
I'm talking about side dishes.
All
Make
right.
a side dish speech.
Yes.
We're going to give Joey a little bit more time to think. Katie, you go
That's a good
first.
call, Jeff. Solid.
Well, naturally, the most delicious side dish would be stuffing because
Is this an impression?
Yeah.
Oh,
it's the absolute greatest. And it has a little bit of everything in it. So it's got the bread, but it's got the flavor of the turkey. It's got the celery. It's got it all. It's got the seasoning.
You're pretty good at that.
Okay.
I
You're
like
making
it.
about as much sense as real
Okay.
politicians do.
Yeah.
So that's
Just
well
ramble,
done.
talk
All
about
right,
food.
Joey, hopefully you understood what the question was in your loud
cool.
political voice.
Come on, Joey.
Stump for one of the foods. Go.
Do not forget the green bean casserole. It is the best out of all the side dishes on this table. Thanksgiving is not the same without green bean casserole.
What's green bean casserole going to do for
Jeff,
me,
it's
Joe?
not a debate. You don't get it. It's not a town
Everything.
hall. Okay, they had 15 seconds.
We got time for one more. Jose, you have the final Thanksgiving game card question. Why don't you read it?
All right, so pretend you two are free-range turkeys and you meet and fall in love. All right, you just
Oh.
fall in love. So let's hear you talk dirty to each other by using just gobbles. Joey, you go first.
All right, let's
Yeah.
get hold on, Joey. Before you start, let's get some romantic music behind you
A
so you
little
can
gobble
really
talk?
Why do I feel
serenade
like
that
we need-
sexy little turkey.
Oh.
All right,
Just out in the wild.
do your thing,
You
Joe.
two just met.
Gobble. Gobble, gobble. Gobble, gobble, gobble.
Sensual.
wow.
Oh, gobble, gobble, gobble.
She's liking it.
Oh, it's hot in here.
Gobble. Gobble.
Oh, it's
Gobble,
uncomfortable.
gobble.
All right.
Wow, he's
He's
going
too
there.
into it
That made
now.
me uncomfortable.
Yeah, I feel like he's really like getting sensual.
I don't know. I see Katie backing away a little bit.
Gobble, 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 gobble,
Oh,
gobble.
he's back.
No, she
Never
likes
mind.
Gobble.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Playing hard to get a
She
little.
questioned a gobble.
Who
All
knew
right.
you could know so much from a gobble?
It's
Wow.
a tone. It's
Yeah.
I think that's how they find out in nature.
Gobble, 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 gobble.
Oh, Wow, I felt oversharing.
Wow, that
That one.
All right.
It's one excited turkey. Katie?
Yeah.
That's 0 to 100.
I don't think I like that turkey.
Oh.
She liked it.
And
Wow, those-
Thanksgiving has been consummated.
Are we gonna have a baby turkey soon?
I think so.
I think they made it.
Wow. All right. Well, we're running out of time here. And I know this segment was a little bit ridiculous. We're talking hypothetical Thanksgiving scenarios, meeting the families, gobbling at each other. I will say, Joey and Katie, you two are really, really good sports
And
for doing this
honestly,
with us.
I think you're the cutest that we've had on this segment.
Yeah.
What do my co-hosts think? You think that they should spend Thanksgiving with each other?
Baste it.
Gobble, gobble, gobble.
Gobble, gobble, gobble.
Oh, God.
Yeah, it sounds like her.
Gobble,
Oh,
gobble.
we're getting too hot now. So, Joey, I think I'll ask you first. Would you be willing to spend Thanksgiving with Katie and her family, at least for the meal part?
Totally. As long as it doesn't conflict with my family's meal, because we usually
Okay.
start eating around 8 a.m. So
Oh,
You
you're
do,
the morning
you do
Feels
8
like we're-
a.m.
oh,
dinner?
okay. Are
No,
you?
start at his house and
Yeah.
then move to hers.
Okay.
we're early birds, early turkey.
Hey,
Katie, can you
That
get up
actually-
early and do that? You want to eat at 8 a.m. and then head over to your family's house
Yeah.
later?
Hot.
Absolutely. I love eating early.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hey,
Yeah.
sucking on a wishbone on the way to the next
Oh my
food
God.
meal.
You guys take a picture of you two together at Thanksgiving and tag us.
Yeah, we'll post it as long as it's, not inappropriate.
Yeah.
It's not one of those gobble photos.
Yeah, because the way that was happening, who
They're
knows?
naked like turkeys.
Anyway, that is a successful today.
Oh,
Yay!
Truly blind love was. It's Brooke and Jeffrey in the morning.